Hi everyone. I hope you can actually see me and hear me. I just tried going live and for some reason it just wasn't playing ball. So I've switched over to my phone and I'm hoping that you can tune in now. I've got one person viewing. Hey, whoever that is, do type a comment in the chat. Oh, it's Jan. Hello, Jan. I'm so glad that you can join me. I'm sorry that there was some confusion. I think I tried Facebook Living on my laptop and I think the connection, for some reason they've updated it and it was all a little bit confusing. I didn't know if anyone was tuning in, and so apologies for that if you were tuning in and I wasn't saying anything. But I'm hoping this will work now. If you can hear me and you can see me the right way round, can you just type a quick comment in the comments box just to let me know that it's all okay and you can hear me and everything. Hoping. Giselle, hey. If you can type a comment in the comments box just to let me know that if someone can type something in the chat. I'm hoping comments, I can see them. Let me see if I can just get this up. So while I do this, and just figure out, oh, Oksana's waving. Jan, all looking good. Great. Okay, great. Awesome. Oh, technology, eh? Hi, Samantha. Okay, good, excellent. There might be a little bit of delay in what comments are coming through. But thank you very much. That's great. So if you don't know me, my name is Beth and I teach yoga Pilates and yin yoga in West London. And I have been doing so for the past, about 6 years now. I teach meditation as part of the yin yoga mini retreats I usually teach around this area and on my international retreats that I run. But I wanted to start doing some short meditation sessions because I just feel like it's one of those areas that we never really, if we do yoga, we get into yoga, a lot of people kind of get into the physical practice. And I think it wasn't until I went to India and did a full 6-week intensive training that I started to bring daily meditation, daily pranayama, which is the yogic breath control techniques, into my daily practice. And then over time, it just became more of an essential part. So if I don't have time in the mornings for a full practice, I will always make sure to make time to sit and be still and to do some pranayama techniques, whatever my body feels like it needs that day, and to sit still and quietly observe the breath. Pam says the video keeps stopping and pausing. Is that happening for everyone? I'm hoping. Okay, we'll keep going. Let me know if it's a problem for everyone. And I'll maybe switch over from my Wi-Fi. Maybe that's the problem. So meditation became a really important practice for me. Really much more than the physical practice of yoga, which is called very important. But I feel like it's an essential part of my daily practice now is to sit still and be with the breath. And it's the more I did that, the more I would feel the benefits reaching out into my day, into my week, and how I related with others, how I cope with stress and anxiety. And I just feel like now more than ever, we all need these tools that have been practiced for thousands of years to help us cope with the challenges of self-isolation or the anxiety of what's going on, the fear that's being built up by all of these factors, social media, the press, the media, and to be able to sit still and learn tools to be able to come back to ourselves, to come back to center and reconnect. And so that's why I kind of want to start leading these Monday meditation sessions. I've been doing online stuff for quite a while. A bunch of you might have been tuning into my yoga Pilates classes over the last 3 weeks. I've been taking my usual in-person classes online. And from this week, I'm starting a whole new term. So it will be 12 weeks of yoga Pilates classes on a Thursday night, and then Sunday morning yoga with that as well in the term. And then the bonus kind of meditation on a Monday night, which is this, it will be like this, but it will be via Zoom instead. So, great. If you have any questions as we're going along, please do write them in the comments. Luckily, I can kind of see you. I can see all the comments coming up. So do write any questions or comments there. That would be great to get a discussion going. Hey Louise, hey Lou, oh, it's so nice you're here. Cool, yeah, so what I was saying about morning meditation practices, I mean, you can have, so I like to do it in the morning, but I also feel the benefits of having something really nice and quiet, like a quiet centering practice at night, especially if you're finding it hard to, if you're finding sleep isn't that easy to come by, having some sort of practice that you can do to prepare yourself for a nice soothing night's sleep is really good as well. So this might be tools that you want to use in the morning to kind of set the reset button and to feel ready for your day, or to kind of wind down before sleep. So these tools and techniques can be used in a whole wide variety of ways. The pranayama I was talking about, so I'm going to lead you through, so what we're going to do today is I'm going to lead you through a short pranayama technique, which is really great for rebalancing the nervous system, for calming the mind and allowing us to kind of slow down. And the other benefit about pranayama, the reason why I often do it with meditation in the mornings, is the two go really well together. So if you're one of these people who finds meditation quite tricky, that it's something that you sit still and you think, oh my God, I can't switch my brain off and I'm really bad at this, and there's all of this sort of judgment going on and beating yourself up, but that's all normal. So it's really normal for the mind to wander in plays the same. Pam says it plays the same sequence for 30 seconds and stops. I'm not sure what's happening, Pam. If that's happening for anyone else, let me know. I'm really sorry about that, Pam. Okay, so what I was saying about, so the reason I use pranayama is because it kind of, having some sort of breath technique that you can do before meditation is a great way to prepare the mind for a moment of stillness and contemplation. So it gets you in a really nice frame of mind to start to move into the more meditative practices. Okay, so all right, so let's start by sitting well. Oh, Sarah says she's got me. Okay, good, great. If anyone else has got problems, do let me know. So let's sit really well. So we're going to be moving for about. We're going to be practicing for about. Let me just see what the time is now. Okay, cool. So we're going to be doing a bit of a pranayama practice first, and then we're going to be moving into a little bit of a guided meditation. So make sure you're sitting really well. So sitting up onto either a couple of cushions. You can sit cross-legged, or you can sit. I'm actually sitting onto a yoga block. So I sit my sit bones there, and I pop it between my feet, and then I've got my knees, kind of feet and hips all in line. So that's the way I prefer to sit. You can do that on the end of a bolster. If you want to sit cross-legged, you absolutely can, but just make sure the knees aren't much higher than the hips. So raising the hips up is really useful. Onto a couple of cushions or some blankets, or even if it's too uncomfortable to sit in either of these ways, you can sit onto a chair. So Sarah says about the volume. I can't turn my volume up, I don't think, Sarah, but it might be if you can turn up the volume on your end, that might work a little bit better. So make sure you're sitting well, and for that I basically mean having a nice tall spine. So making sure the four natural curves of the spine are in alignment there, and so that we're not slumping into the lower back. So that's one of the things. If you're sitting cross-legged and you're sort of rounding the lower back, I'd suggest lifting the bum up a little bit higher. So, or sitting onto a chair, like I said. So there's a bunch of different ways to sit for meditation. The most important thing is to have a nice tall spine. And if none of these things work for you, or you just don't want to sit, you can absolutely lie down instead. So maybe not for the pranayama, but when we ease into the guided meditation, feel free to lie down if you'd like to. Okay, so relaxing the shoulders down away from the ears, really feeling that sensation of relaxation. In fact, actually, let's just draw them up on the inhale and exhale. Nice big sigh, just let them drop. And we'll do that a couple more times. So breathing in as you take the shoulders up, pulling all of that tension up to the ears, and then exhale, so letting them drop. We'll do it one more time, breathing in and exhaling out through the mouth. Nice big sigh, great. Gently closing the eyes or just letting the gaze soften. So either taking the gaze down to the floor or closing the eyes altogether if you're happy to do so. we're just settling into this first. We're settling into stillness here, allowing the sit bones to rest down into whatever you're sitting on. Feeling that contact between the sit bones and the ground. Allowing the belly to soften. Really nice and relaxed with the belly. Notice the movement of the breath, moving in and moving out. And when we breathe in, we receive the breath. And when we breathe out, we let go a little bit deeper each time. So breathing in, receive fresh oxygen. And exhale, letting go of that which doesn't serve you. Breathing in and breathing out. There is no tension at all. So scanning the body here and just checking in with any feeling of holding in the muscles. Allowing the fingers and thumbs to soften. Perhaps the hands are on the thighs or the palms are turned up into the lap. Finding a comfortable position with the arms. Allowing the shoulders to relax. The shoulders to relax. And moving your attention up to the face now, just noticing if there's any holding of tension in the face, in the jaw, around the eyes, softening any tension around the eyes. And between the eyebrows, just noticing if there's any tendency to grip between the eyebrows. And seeing if we can let that go. The tongue just relaxes as the bottom of the jaw just drops, creating space in the mouth. Letting go. Letting go of the demands now. Just a relaxed awareness of body and breath. if a thought pops into your mind, just observing it. Observing this thought. And perhaps visualizing it in the form of a cloud, just floating away, just passing by. Just coming back to the breath when the mind wanders. Breathing in, receiving the breath. Breathing out, letting go. Now we're going to start to, I'm going to introduce the alternate nostril breathing. So just raising your right hand and placing the first two fingers on the nose, on the bridge of the nose. You're going to rest the thumb on the outside of the right nostril and the ring finger on the outside of the left nostril. And we're going to take a big breath in through both nostrils to start. Exhale, breathing out through both nostrils. And then we're going to close off the right nostril. I'm going to breathe in for a count of 4 through the left. We're going to close off the left and then we're going to breathe out through the right for a count of 4. Breathing in through the right nostril. Closing it off, breathing out through the left. Breathing in through the left. Closing it off, breathing out through the right. Breathing in through the right. Closing it off, breathing out through the left. And just continuing with this alternate nostril breathing in at your own rhythm, your own pace. Either staying with that 4-4 rhythm, counting 4 on the inhale or 4 on the exhale, or you can extend if you want to go longer. Staying really relaxed in the body as you do so. Feeling the breath entering one nostril and then that reverse on the exhale out through the other nostril. So this is great for balancing the energy, the left and right channels in the body. And when you lose your focus, just coming back to that count. 4 on the inhale. 4 on the exhale, or whatever count feels comfortable for you. So we're going to make this current round the last round. So completing that round, and once you've exhaled through the left nostril, that's completing the round. So once you've done the last one, exhaling through the left nostril, just placing the hand down. And just noticing any differences, however subtle. Differences in terms of how you're breathing. Differences perhaps in how you're feeling. Just observing. breathing in and breathing out. Taking your attention now through the body and just noticing any sensations. Perhaps if any tightness that you might be aware of, or tension, or tingling. Any sensation, no matter how subtle. Simply noticing where it is in the body. And then see if you can separate yourself from that sensation. Separating your awareness from the sensation. So there's the sensation. And then there's the part of you that's noticing that sensation. Observing sensation. Now allowing the calm, smooth breath to flow through those sensations. Visualizing like a wave, the breath moving through those sensations. Soothing the whole system. Every breath soothing the mind, soothing the body. Now, think of something or someone or some place that you really love. Something or someone that brings you joy, deep joy. It might be your favorite place in nature. It might be an animal you love, or a person you love. Your favorite flower, perhaps. Something or more than one thing that fills you up with a feeling of love. As you get an image of something or someone you love, notice where you feel that love inside you. Tune into that feeling in your body. That feeling of love. Let it expand now. Like you're filling up a bathtub with water. That feeling of love flowing through you, expanding out. Imagine that feeling getting bigger and bigger and spreading out inside you even more. Let that feeling continue expanding and imagine it spreading through your entire body, washing over your mind, washing over your thoughts and every cell in your body. Continue to allow that feeling to spread out around your body until you're bathing in it. Filled with it and bathing in it. This feeling of love. Now starting to bring your awareness to the room and any sounds you can hear in the room, any sounds around you, as we start to become aware of where we are, any sounds outside the room, just gradually starting to bring the awareness back. And letting go of the meditation now. And bringing the hands together into prayer at the center of the chest, or if you're more comfortable, just placing the hands on the heart. And we'll take a deep breath in through the nose, nice big inhalation, and a long, smooth exhalation. Namaste. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that little taster of my Monday meditations, which are going to become a regular thing as part of my new term that's coming up. If you've got any questions or you just want to type something in the comments box, please feel free to go for that. I know a few of you are watching in, so if you enjoyed that, do let me know. Type a comment and or any questions you've got. I'll try and type a comment, the link. So there's if you do want to join us for the new term that's starting on this Thursday, in fact. So we're doing Thursday night yoga lattes, and then so I've just seen my own face on the laptop. This is all very existential. So if you want to join me for the new term, so we've got Thursday night yoga lattes, Sunday morning yoga 10 till 11, and then we'll have our Monday meditation, just half an hour, different techniques every week, just really simple tools and guided meditations to help lead you into a sort of lovely, calm mindset. Jan, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed. It's not my first Facebook Live, but it is my first Facebook Live since they've updated this software on Facebook. So I think that was the challenge today. Thank you, Pam. I'm glad you enjoyed. Yeah, so these simple tools to help calm the nervous system and set us up for a really nice night's sleep. So I'm wishing you all a really lovely night's sleep tonight. And if you've got any questions, oh Sarah, I'm so glad you enjoyed. Natalie, oh, a relaxing end to the day. She says, brilliant. I'm so pleased. So let me type in the link, and then if anyone does want to join us for the new term, starting this Thursday, it's a really I'm really excited about this term. Offering 3 completely different things to you guys, and I think it only works out as like £10 a week for all 3 sessions. So it's 3 hours of content. Oh, Claire, I'm so glad that you joined us. Oh, it's just what you needed. Good, excellent. Samantha, you're very, very welcome. I'm glad you could join us. So if anyone has anything they want to, if you want to chat, email me, DM me, and I'm wishing you all a really restful Monday evening. I'll leave you all here. But yeah, do pop me a message if you want to learn anything more about how we can work together over the next few weeks, or the next 12 weeks, in fact. It feels like a long time, but I think these, it will just fly by, as it always does. Cool. Well, I'm wishing you all a really restful evening. That link is in the comments. I hope to see you guys all soon. Take care for now. Bye.